and welcome back to Team Project Life. This is the final video for the 2014 Team Project Life series. I'm working on my back cover, the final page for this album. It's actually 2 albums, it's spread over 2 albums, but this is the final page, and I really had to think about what I wanted to include on this page. I knew I wanted to use this particular core edition, the honey edition, because I've been using that throughout, along with some others, and I knew I wanted a family photo, so that one was really easy. So the photo I started with, I then picked out 4 cards to go along the middle. I had 4 photos along the middle of my front page, so I didn't want to do the same for the back page, so that's why I chose 4 cards. These are all from the core kit. This one here is a specific front page, back page card. They're single-sided. This one says it would look a bit nice as the front page, but it's going on my back page. I think it still applies. So I liked the quote. I like the numbers. I love the cameras. They're my favourite. And Good Times was very apt as well. I wanted a pattern down here, so I've chosen a piece of pattern paper from the honey edition and just cut it up so I've got a piece that's 6x4, and I needed to get some journaling in somewhere, so I've chosen a card that I can write on. So that's this one, that's again from the honey edition, and then that left up here. I didn't quite know what to do up here. I thought about having, I thought about on the whole spread trying to get a photo in from every month of the year, which turned out to be impossible. So I did not know what to put up here. I didn't know whether I should put another pattern or I should put some more journaling, or put another quote, but I'd already got these 2 quotes here, so I didn't really want to do that. So anyway, eventually I decided to do a photo collage. I actually chose 2 photos from every month of the year, and I cropped them into squares and I made them into a 6x4 photo collage in Picasa, and printed it out on my selfie printer with the large border option, same as I do all of my photos. So it has shrunk it down a little bit, so they're even smaller than the inch by inch square that they should be. But the first 2 are January, then February, then March, so they're in order as well. So even though most people who look at this photo possibly won't know everything that's going on in each little one, I do, and they sum up for me my year really. So that's what I went for in the end up there. And then I had to decide what else was going to go on here. I wanted to put some kind of caption over the photo. I meant to add some text to it in Picasa, forgot, so it ended up just coming out plain. So I thought I'd print something off on my silhouette. I wanted to write "Because every day matters," but because I've got this card, there's something good in every day, I didn't want to repeat the word every day, so I just went for something really simple. The end. It's the end of the album. I appreciate it's not the end of our lives or anything like that, and I am going to carry on with Project Life in 2015, so it's not exactly the end, but it's the end of this album, it's the end of 2014, so I'm going to go with the end. And then I wanted to put a title on this card, 2014 in review. So I have mimicked the same font, and I have also mimicked the same font that's in all of my numbers are. So on my week 1, week 2, week 3, all the way up to week 52 cards, I've used this font here, this block font. It's like a Times New Roman, I think, or something like that. I've just shrunk the numbers. So all of my numbers throughout my album appear in this font. So I thought it was nice to repeat that here. And that's, like I say, I've just made them smaller because they're massive on the cards. 2014, and then the same handwriting font that I've used above in review. My machine didn't like the font very much, so it's a bit curly, but I just need to stick that down with some glue. So I lost the dots to my eyes. I'm just going to write them in with a piece of pen. And then I'm going to do bullet points on here for my, just to sum up what I've done in 2014. And then that will be it. So I'm just going to go ahead and get those bits stuck down and write in my journaling, and then I'll pop back. Okay, so I've stuck down my title there, I've stuck down my title here, and I've also written in my journaling. I couldn't decide what to write. I knew I wasn't going to be able to write much epic stuff in a tiny 6x4 journaling card, so I wanted to do bullet points, but I didn't just want to do a list. I wanted to do something a little bit more pleasing to the eye. So I just came up with a collection of facts. They're nothing particularly amazing. Things like I went on 4 crafty retreats this year, we've been to Center Parcs twice, I learned how to make decent cupcakes, etc, etc. And what I did was just write the first one, full stop, leave a little gap, and then move on to the second one rather than going on to the next line. And that way I could spread my bullet points out all over the card, so they just look a little bit, just a bit different to them all in a row, which is what I was going to do. So that's my journaling. I was going to type it, I did toy with typing it, but decided in the end that it would look better on a coloured card rather than just on white paper or cardstock. Now that I've got that down, I don't like the fact that I've got this script, the black script font. There's no other black in the rest of the pictures, sorry, the cards, except here and here, and it's all on this one side. So I think I might swap those two around. Let's see if that looks better. Yeah, I think I prefer that. It just flows a bit better that way, and then ends with a heart. Lovely. So that's it. I'm going to leave it there. I'm not going to put any embellishment on. I'm not going to put washi tape on, or literally nothing. I'm also not going to annotate this card at all, this photo at all. I'm just going to leave it simple. It's a back page. It's a finishing page. It doesn't need to be, you know, full of embellishments. And Project Life is, after all, supposed to be simple, so I am leaving it there. Okay, well, thank you so much for joining me for Team Project Life throughout 2014, and I will see you again in 2015 with something else, something a bit different, a bit new. Have a look at UK Scrappers and you'll find out what I'm up to on there. Thank you very much, thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.